Oh my gosh, we've missed this, haven't we? We feel like it's been ages because we did a lot of pre-recording throughout the summer, and it feels like ages that we've actually sat on this sofa and had a catch up.
You're not crunching ice, and you've no longer got a baby in your belly.
And I've no longer got a baby in my belly. He was born 3 weeks ago, so we will be having a little conversation about my birth story today and
life.
Juggling. 3 weeks in, he'll be 4 weeks on Saturday. So we will introduce him. We've been putting like little posts up on Instagram, haven't we?
He's a little darling.
And yeah, he's really cute. But yeah, life isn't easy at the moment. Life is the newborn challenge.
Nanny in the front room. You've just fed him, got him to sleep, haven't you?
Yeah, I literally just fed him. We've got him to sleep. And
we've got
like, right, let's
half
do
an
a
hour.
podcast. Yeah, we're on a half an hour schedule here, guys. So we're like boom, 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 and then we're going to do some more tomorrow, aren't we?
Yeah,
we've got some really amazing guests coming on.
And we're organising something big for 1st of March, guys, I think.
2025. 2026, sorry, not 20.
Oh, my God.
So it's going really fast, isn't it? Even the baby, like, I feel like...
Every 4 weeks?
4 weeks on Saturday. And I'm like, oh, my God, that time...
It's a bit weird really because 4 weeks ago we were sitting here and he was in your tummy. Now he's here.
Literally, we filmed a podcast the day before my waters broke and I was like...
Just tell everybody how it happened because I'm sure everyone wants to hear the birth, how it's been, because obviously you are a mama now, another mama.
So yeah, I mean, yeah, do I sleep? Not a lot, but yeah.
Is it every 2 hours?
So, right, so we'll go through everything. So the birth story, what day, I think we filmed, and then my waters broke on the Thursday throughout the night, and then I started contracting all through the night. Did you have your hair done
on the Friday?
No, on the Thursday. So my waters broke that night.
Oh,
so
God, yeah.
I was, oh my gosh, my hairdresser, we've known her for years. She's really lovely, like a family friend. And I was like praying, because we have to book months in advance for her. And I was like, oh my God, I was like praying. I was like, please just be able to get my hair done before. Because you know what it's like when you have a baby, you do not have 3 hours to spend.
No, you were getting everything, your nails. And I was like, I think you're having a last minute panic.
I was in like a last minute panic. I had my eyelashes done on the Tuesday. I mean, Thursday I had my hair done, and then Thursday night my waters broke in the night, and I was like, all right, this is it. So that night I started contracting, and I was like, I rang Mum, and it was about, I think it was like 4 a.m. I was like, oh, Mum, like, I'm starting to contract. And Mum goes into panic mode, doesn't she?
Yeah.
She's like, I'm coming. So and obviously I was so happy as well because I only just started school that week. So I was able to take her on her first day of school, which I really did manifest because
you did, yeah.
I really kept saying to everyone, I don't care when the baby comes, like, but I just want to be able to take Iona to her first day of school.
Yeah.
Because it was like, it just meant a lot, like, to do it. And I was able to take Sadie as well.
Yes.
Like, we both did it.
Sadie in.
Oh my God.
That's another story.
Can we just talk about how emotional it was? Oh, yeah. I mean, you're going through, I think we've got another podcast to tell you about Paisley's school journeys at the moment. So, yeah, it took her in, very emotional. We were all in tears, weren't we? We were in tears for Sadie.
Gutted.
And then I was in tears with Ina. And bear in mind, where I was so hormonal, I literally couldn't stop crying. I looked like I was...
She was like, where's Auntie Isla picking me up when you didn't pick her up? But
was that when my waters broke, or was it?
Yeah, you didn't come to pick her up after school, I think, and she was really upset. She's got everybody like working. She's got her dad getting her dropped off every day. I mean, I was secretly loving it.
Paisley's had a traumatic time because she's not settled in.
You've had a traumatic birth. I've had a traumatic settling in. She's settling in this week. What? How many weeks in are we? 4?
3.
3.
3.5 now.
3.5.
Oh gosh.
Finally stopped the tears, getting her in normal time, picking her up normal time. It's only 3 weeks down the line.
Yeah. So anyway, waters broke. Started contracting. And then Mum was like, because my first Iona, she came really fast. She was out like a rocket, honestly. She her head was there on the toilet at the hospital. Do you remember?
Oh my God, yeah. And then
yeah,
you saw a clairvoyant, didn't you, that said...
And yeah, I saw a clairvoyant literally before I had this one. Lex, I've called him, by the way, little baby boy called Lex. And, yeah, and she said you're going to have this baby end of August. It's going to come out like a rocket.
Yeah, so we were all
and
waiting.
They said it's got like a birthmark on his head. But do you know what?
Like
after I thought about it, that was Iona. She had a little birthmark on her head. She came out like a rocket. And so, yeah, I think she got it a bit wrong.
She got a bit right,
she got a bit wrong because I was like clutching at straws. I was like, this baby's going to come really fast because a clairvoyant has told me.
It was the complete opposite, wasn't it?
It was literally the opposite. So yeah, contracting Thursday. Mum came round, had to take Iona to school on the Friday morning. Got to the hospital because I was contracting 1 in 10. So my midwife said to me, because of your birth before with Iona, you need to go when it's 3 in 10, so 3 contractions in 10 minutes. So she was like, you need to go to the hospital when you're getting 3 contractions in 10 minutes because you've got a long journey there. And with regards to your previous birth, you need to get there quick because it's now your second. So anyway, I did. Got to the hospital, my contractions stopped. I was like, oh God. And this was really embarrassing because when I rang them and I said, I'm coming into hospital, I'm getting 3 in 10. She was like, you do not sound like you're in labour. Not to be offensive at you at all, to you at all. She was like, you do not sound like you're in labour. I was like, no, I need to come in. I was like, because this is what happened to my previous thing. And she was like, look, come in and we'll check you. And then, so anyway, I did, and contractions completely stopped. Waters had broken. They said that. They said, right, go home and just wait until you're contracting again, but don't go over 24 hours because my waters had broken.
Something was like that.
So I had gone over 24 hours because then my contractions started again on Friday night. So bear in mind, guys, I did not sleep all Thursday, Friday, because I was contracting the night. Couldn't catch up on my sleep.
I was actually worried about you because my phone went off in the middle of the night, withheld number, and I thought it was you guys going to hospital. And it wasn't. I was like, hello? And I can't, they said something and I can't even remember.
You kept thinking, didn't you? You was like, is she gone in?
Yeah.
But I rang Mum's house phone actually because she actually picked up and I was thinking, oh my God, Mum, please pick up because obviously I only had to get to school.
Wasn't Iona staying with us at Mum's? We all stayed
that weekend,
there.
Yeah.
And we hadn't slept either,
Friday.
Don't worry.
More tired than me.
They were up at 4, they were so excited, or 5, and then we took them dancing. It just never ended.
I know. You look shattered when you dropped Iona back to me.
And then they didn't sleep. They kept going from Mum's room to I was staying in Uncle Christian's room, and it was like in and out. It was
so funny. They were excited, weren't they? And this is the amazing thing. Like, we're obviously both sisters. We've our girls are like the same age at school. We go through the same thing with them. I mean, talk about the sassiness as well. We'll get onto that.
They're so different though. Like Iona wants her own space at night. So I'm going to sleep on my own. Auntie Paisley, I just want to be on my own, and I had all her like toys and cushions, and then Sadie's like, Mummy, I want to stay with you.
They are like the same, aren't they?
I was like, how are we going to do this?
Oh, they are. They're so different, but then
they
still
love each
the same.
Other. They do.
They're like 1 minute they're best friends, 1 minute they hate each other. And then
but do you know what I love is they do that in the play, because when they come around here, you've got the playhouse, and they really interact and do the Barbies, and
they love it. They love it, don't they?
Yeah, getting them out. We need to do. That's the bit I miss. I really feel like there's an empty part of me, like since I'm going to school, because when you have quiet days, we always used to. I suppose it takes your mind off stuff. And do you know what I have noticed? I didn't know I was going to talk to you about. I feel like there's certain suppressed emotions that I had, or traumas that I went through in my 20s. I feel like they're resurfacing.
Like, what do you mean by that?
Well, like, I had that nightmare last night, but I've been having really funny dreams. And some of the dreams are bringing up stuff that I've experienced, like, or gone through. And I feel like when I had the children, I was the most content I've ever been in life. But obviously all you think about is the kids, isn't it?
Yeah,
and it's weird.
We were talking about this earlier. Honestly, I know you're going through like a weird thing, and I said the same to you because me and you both saw each other this morning. We're like, we had the worst dreams last night. Paisley had like a nightmare last night, and then
that you're in a
I was
domestic
like,
violent relationship,
which I'm definitely
definitely
not.
not. And I actually want to hug Salve when I see him because I think, I'm so glad you're safe from my sister. But
yeah,
you had like a big bruise on your here, and I was like, she's hiding it, and then like it was really traumatic. I woke up feeling really all traumatized.
And you said you went all tense, didn't you, in your sleep? But
I had a stiff neck.
And then I saw Paisley this morning. I said, I've had the worst nightmare. And I don't know if any of you mums relate. And I forgot all of this because obviously, like 5 years later, I've had a baby again because Isla's like 5 now. But I forgot everything I went through like birth, everything. Like, guys, I actually forgot how to push the baby out.
I think he was just very chilled inside you.
Oh my God. Like, guys, I was literally doing this. I was going, and I was breathing out to push. I was going, because I just, and she was like, what are you, the midwife was like, what are you doing, Isla? She was like, you need to push like you're having a poo. And I was like, okay. And
do you remember your first one? You read all the books.
I read all the books. Plan. I feel like I had it. Although she came out like a rocket Iona. Lex didn't. Oh my God, Lex definitely
Lex
didn't.
was like Sunny.
He was so chilled. And like, I feel like it genuinely goes with their personality, doesn't it?
I do think he's chilled. Like, we've left him in there. Ina would scream. She screamed the house down.
Yeah, she would genuinely scream the house down.
It was only you she went to.
No, I know. Like, I think that's why I had to wait 5 years to have another one, because the thing is, I forgot what it was like, and then I've like.
I mean, boy, I think it's different boy energy, and I was like, I'm so pleased for you that you are experiencing different energy. Even if you had 2 girls, it's the same, but because of. They're very cuddly, I think.
Yeah, he's already a different energy.
They need you a lot. They're very needy.
My God. So, guys, like, he's, after a week, he's already out of all his newborn clothes. He's not stopped feeding. So I'm literally feeding every sparrow. And we've had to give the dummy to him in between because he just wants to be on my boob all day long, doesn't he?
Yeah, they do.
Obviously, still early days, isn't it? And I don't mind. But it is hard when you just want to make a cup of tea.
Yeah, you're doing well.
or like just a breakfast. So like literally the last couple of days. Well, we time it so Salve just has him when I shower. Or,
because Salve's about.
Yeah, so he just has him downstairs, or if he's like chilled, I'll just put him in his bed.
I think from memory, I'd either shower at night or whenever I went to work in the morning, I think he used to go back to sleep at 8, and I sometimes slept from 8 till 10. I mean, couldn't even do that now with the school run, but then I think I had a shower. But I actually remember your first baby. It was a completely different experience.
Oh my gosh, it was
like the world stopped.
Literally the world stops. I feel like you're.
I mean, I'm pushing you to do a podcast after 3 weeks, but yeah.
Oh my God, no, but the world completely. When it's your first, you just, no one could literally explain to you that what you go
just
through.
Enjoy every minute, the hard bits, everything, because it's so quick.
Because even like this 3 weeks, we were just saying, like, I was saying to my mum, he's 4 weeks or so that's a whole month, but it's just gone so fast. And yeah, bear in mind, it has been really, really hard. Like, the first week was like the hardest because I genuinely forgot. It was like starting all over again. I don't know why your body forgets. I think it's so women have more children because you forget.
You do.
And like even that first week, like not sleeping, my boobs when my milk.
Oh, we've got.
Oh my God! I'd like sent Paisley a picture. I was like, "What the hell?" And anyway, I was just like crying my eyes out. This was like by day 3. I was crying my eyes out. I couldn't move at night because the pain your boobs are. Do you remember?
It's that beginning when your milk's coming through, and
I forgot about it.
You just got to ride. If you can ride it through those 3 days, it gets easier. Doesn't it?
It does. After that first week, like, because even after that, I couldn't lie on my side. I was lying on my back like a mummy. But it was really, really painful. And anybody that came near me, I was like, get away from me. If I only like knocked into me, I was like, ow. And it was like,
there's no chance of any.
The minute my bra came down, it was
love's
like,
in the air.
I know. The minute my bra came down, it was like a water gun of milk. I was like, what the hell is going on? It still is now. But I got out of the shower this morning, and Iona said to me, Mummy, your boobies, your milk's coming out of your boobies, it's all leaking. And I'm like, I feel like a cow. I've got like milk dripping on the floor. Like, while I was like, oh my God, like, you know.
Your milk, they call it gold. Is it gold
dust?
Well, it is gold dust, because you know bodybuilders buy.
I know.
You know where this is going.
I know where this is going. I
can't say it.
No, we won't say it.
So yeah, bodybuilders buy sometimes breast milk because it's so high in protein.
Yeah, I know. I mean, yeah.
You can start making a business out of it.
That, my husband loves my breast milk. No, joking. I mean, yeah, I put in his coffee sometimes without him knowing. But yeah. No, don't. But yeah, what was it we were saying? So yeah, birth story. Let's go back, because us two, we just realised we literally just started waffling. I know.
We had so much to talk about as well. I think we're just excited to get back on the pod and obviously talk about your birth story, release, and just, about the new... I feel like we're going into a new chapter of our life. You've got a newborn, and it's been really nice because it's filled a little hole for me, because I don't want another one, but it's just, like I've been able to have holds, I've been able to nurture him, and it's just like, it's filled a little hole. And also I have started to really focus now in the background, on our business and stuff. I don't think you can keep up the messages.
No, Paisley has been amazing, like sorting, like,
I just messaged myself.
No, because it has been really hard, because I've had to overlook my business as such.
I don't know how you're doing it. Well. I really don't.
And I don't know. There's like, she's had to take over Burnt Out Mummas and things. So I've been really, and this is what I mean. I'm grateful for you, because this is why in life you need to be grateful for things around you, because there's so many things that I am grateful for. Like, you don't realise until you're in a situation and you need people around you. Like even today, like so grateful for you and Mum.
Nearby, because when we used to live in Streatham, how hard was it? And even it was COVID.
Mum was like, when I know it was COVID. Mum was an hour away drive. I remember she used to scream the whole way there. I had to stop like 3 times on the journey. It was just so stressful. So the stress level is a lot different. I mean, no one can prepare you for the first couple of weeks, because the baby's just coming to the world.
We took him out Monday, didn't we?
Yeah. We got there. Oh my God, I had a breakfast.
You had your whole breakfast. We went back to
my whole breakfast.
Our favourite calf.
Bear in mind, I've now just put him in the holder, because so he's close to me. Because he's the only way he settles. But am I making a rod for my own back though?
No, I don't think so, because actually if you're cooking, it's good that they're in. I didn't use it because my back was so bad, and Sadie was not light. She was an 8-pounder, but I couldn't use it as much. And obviously I was at Mum's, I had her help, so if I was cooking or whatever, or normally Mum was cooking. I mean, the other day I put pasta on, and I was talking to Errol in the garden, and he said, the pasta, and I was like, well, you were talking to me, and I went in and there's all the water sizzling over. I don't know what it is. I think I do have undiagnosed ADHD, but I can't stay at a stove. Can you
guys tell from our podcast, we go from one topic to another topic. We get so excited to talk.
Yeah, so I am, as much as I love cook, and I can cook. If it's a good recipe, I'll cook it. But if someone talks to me, or if the washing needs to be done, my mind's gone, and then I've forgotten it's on there. That's why I love the air fryer. You just put it in, you can't burn it, because it stops when it's done.
I've not done the air fryer yet.
I don't know how healthy they are, but for me, it's just great.
Yeah.
You can do meats in it, roasts in it.
I know, everyone's, even
chips,
South Brothers,
pizza.
Like, you're the only people I know who haven't got an air fryer. And I was like, I know.
No, you're cooked from scratch, on a gas, all natural. You've got your pizza oven in the garden. It's all done fresh. I don't have time for that shit.
I know. To be honest, though, where Sal's been doing fasting, my husband, he does like a couple of days fasting. I don't talk to him in them couple of days, by the way, just to let you know. Because he's like an angry elf. But yeah, I did cook the other day for Iona. Well, I have to cook when he's fasting, because how mean is that, getting someone to cook when they're fasting? That's like the worst, isn't it?
What do you cook?
Tuna pasta.
It's a good one. Yeah, I always go to pasta.
I mean, tuna pasta, the easiest thing.
Halim. I'm not allowed to say halloumi. It's got to be halim with mint and pasta.
No.
Lovely. And it's actually very low sins on Slimming World. So
can you tell me the ingredients for that?
It's just pasta. You grate halim over it, or halloumi, and then you sprinkle mint over, and the kids love it.
Oh,
it's lovely. Really.
Do you put like butter in the pasta or anything?
Just a stock cube if you want.
So as soon as I had that ingredients,
it's Errol's, like, it's a Turkish dish, but if we're tired one night or we've got football, it's a really quick and easy dish.
Wow, I like that. I mean, I love halloumi as well.
Halim.
We call it either halloumi or halim, whatever.
So, I can't get that wrong, really. So,
I mean, and I can't get tuna pasta wrong. I just open up a tin. But bear in mind, this was the other night. That was the thing the other night, Paisley. So we sold our tumble dryer on eBay. So they came and clicked it, the people. Oh, bear in mind, Sal was working this was my first day on my own on Monday. First day on my own, dropping and picking Isla up from school. Bear in mind, I've been a hermit for the last two and a half
and that's
weeks.
Not yours and one personality. I did 3 weeks when you were having the baby. Actually, so 3 days.
Yeah, it was 3 weeks.
Not great.
Coming up to 3 weeks. Yeah, I've been in the house. I've been a hermit. I did start to get. It was Sunday, and I started to get really
I felt depressed.
I need to get out.
I felt low.
Yeah, I started to get to that point, if I'm honest with you. I started to get to that low point. And actually, Stav was really good because he was like, you need to do a school run. This was Sunday, but the Friday before, he said, come with me on the school run. We'll walk together, and you just need to break the back of this, because I think he could see I was going downhill, because I was getting very bad anxiety about going out. And I think it is like a birth thing. Like, it's a little bit of PTSD, I think. And I think I genuinely did after that birth. So I didn't finish off the story, but Friday, I was contracting all night again. I didn't sleep. I had him Saturday morning, but I was pushing for 3 hours, and it was the most painful thing of my whole entire life, honestly. And it was really hard.
Why did you not have any drugs? Did they offer you any?
Well, I think I was too far dilated, so all I had was gas and air, and it was the only option of getting him out. And where my waters had broke since Thursday, I was probably a little bit that dry down there. I'm not gonna lie, I had a dry fanny, but yes, God knows who's listening. But it was 3 hours of pushing, and you
did look exhausted.
I was exhausted, but the thing is, like, I wanted to go on my front. So when I got to the hospital as well, they had no bloody baths, did they? Really, and you said to me, whatever you do, try and get a water birth, and I really wanted one.
Something else.
And I just always said before this birth, I'm just going to go with the flow. But really, I should have really manifested, because when I got there, they were like, all the baths are
but you know what? I think that was meant to be, because obviously they had to monitor him a little bit. Yeah, they could have done that in the water.
It was very hard, the birth, because I couldn't feel comfortable. Where with Isla, I was like, I want to be in this position. I feel strong. I feel like I could push.
He was in control.
I was in control. I was in control for once in my life. But with this one, I was strapped to the bed with all monitors around me, because obviously about the waters, and I just didn't feel comfortable, and I don't feel comfortable on my back pushing. And then I went onto my front, but where I was so exhausted from not having 2 days sleep, I couldn't keep my body weight up on my arms, and I was just so exhausted by the end. Like,
I remember I texted Sal and I was like, "Oh, is everything okay?" Because I said to Mum, that baby should have come now, because
knowing what I was like with the first.
He said, "Oh, she's pushing now." So I was thinking, "Oh, she's going to come in a minute." And it was like another hour or two. And I was like, Jesus. I'm not going to say much.
I know. And honestly, I couldn't for that whole day. I was just, I think for the first few days.
You were knackered, exhausted.
But then I had other stuff like after that I had to recover from, which was bloody.
The stuff no one ever talks about.
And no one ever talks about, which took a good 2 weeks. I mean, I was sitting on bloody cooling ice. You know, the dog cooling pads? I've sat on them with ice.
Really?
We've frozen them. So, I was just, that first 2 weeks, I was in a lot of pain.
And then you've got a mother and breastfeed.
Yeah. And the weirdest thing.
But you've got makeup on today. You look bloody amazing. I don't have makeup or nails or anything or hair.
Paisley, I forgot to do a podcast.
2 years.
I mean, I wouldn't. If I knew we did have to do a podcast, I wouldn't be putting makeup on.
I think it was the COVID. I was in baggy jumpers, leggings. Well, no one saw me in stretching.
But also, I think from my career of like performing and stuff, we always had to wear makeup. Like, say, I think it's drummed in me. Even when I do, I know. Even when I do the drop off and pick up, I'd never go without makeup on. Yeah, it's terrible, isn't it? It's terrible. It's just like, I feel like it's just that's drummed in me from when I was younger. But yeah, anyway, I was going back to that story of when they come to pick up the tumble dryer from eBay. Anyway, so I had Iona in the bath. And so South, at this point, he came back from work, but then he went to go and put all the bins out. And our bins are like round the corner from our house. So, well, they're just by the garage, but he didn't see the people pull up to grab the tumble dryer. So he's out there for ages.
Probably washing them all down.
He probably was. He's so OCD.
Your car down. My car's like a tip.
Don't.
Actually, no, Errol did hoover
If he has a day off, he never stops. But he's, but yeah, so he said he was doing all the recycling because he had all this recycling he needed to do. And then, Iona's in the bath. I'm bathing her. I've got the baby in one hand. He's trying to feed because he doesn't stop feeding all day. So he's going, and then he's got his mouth open like a bird trying to latch onto my boob. I've got my boobs out with my feeding bra. And then Iona's so obviously my feeding bra's up but not clipped in. So I've got my feeding top and then my feeding bra under. So I've just got my feeding bra out but not clipped. So Iona's like in the bath. She's like, I'm like, right, Iona, the doorbell's just gone. I've just got to go and get the door. So the baby's screaming at this point. Iona's like, don't leave me. Oh, no. I was like, oh my God. I was like, Iona, I'll be 2 minutes. I've just got to open the door.
Round?
6:30 at night.
What? That's the worst time.
So he's screaming. I was thinking, where the F is Salve right now? My husband. I was like, where is he? I was like, and I was shouting in the house, Salve, what's going on? And I was like thinking, why is he not answering? Where is he? So anyway, I answered the door and this man was like, is everything all right? I think he thought like there was like a World War III in the house. Iona's screaming whilst this man at the door, don't leave me! Don't leave me! Mummy! And then the baby's crying, going, and then I was like, oh my God. I was like, this man. And I was like, oh God. And then I said, you have to do an eBay code. So I'm like, Iona, I'll be there in a minute. And she's like, you've left me. And then you have to do a scanner code when you sell something, otherwise you don't get paid on eBay.
Oh, is that a new thing?
So I'm trying to scan this code. And as I looked down at my phone, I looked at my bra and I was like, oh my God, I've got my feeding bra out with wet patches on it.
Oh, don't.
Oh my God, I was like, oh no. He's like standing there, and you know when someone doesn't know where to look,
hand it over, get them out of the house.
I was like, oh my God. And then as he's talking and I was holding the scan card, I was trying to pull my top up, like trying to pull it out because the feeding bras, like my boobs are like bloody leaking as well. And I was like, oh my God. So anyway, they left. Iona's like crying her eyes out at us. There's, you left me. I was like, Iona, I just had to answer the door. How do people do this?
That's what
How do 22 kids and counting do this?
Because I think the older kids, it's like when we have the teenagers over, they just take over. There's actually more. I think the more kids you have, the more help you get.
I get anxiety watching it. I really do get anxiety watching it.
But you'd be in a permanent, I don't know, I'd be in a permanent state of, my head would just be gone. I wouldn't even be able to run a business. Like, that stress level I felt that night. Mindset, which I don't have.
But even that point of that stress level I felt that night, I was like, got into bed. I went to bed straight after. I went to bed at 7 o'clock that night. And I was like, I just feel from that hour.
It's when they both start crying. Like, Sonny used to wake Sadie up. Sadie used to wake Sonny up. It was an endless cycle. I was just, although I forgot how hard those beginning stages were.
Yeah, and bear in mind, even just before that bath situation,
I bet Self came in after it was all done and dusted.
He came in and I was like, what the hell? I was like, where was you? I was like, I've had my tits out and everything. I was like, you know, when you like literally lose it. And even before, like when she had the bath, the baby had like he was really good throughout the day, but he had really, really bad wind. So for like 2 hours straight, he was screaming. Already my stress levels weren't in the best place.
Yeah, no, he is wearing, and that's because when we come round or we burp him, we've only seen him for like half an hour, and you're dealing with that all night.
Like, the best bits. It's hard. You've had the best bits. Even today, I was like, "Oh, you girls!" Like, he's not cried all morning. Like, what the hell? But yesterday, however, he cried all day, and it was like, and I was like, I don't know what to do. And
he could be crying now. We've just left him with Mum.
I know we've left him with Mum. We better wrap.
She wraps him up. Yeah, I mean, be in there with 20 blankets on.
I was like, Mum, you can't have that many blankets on. Like, the midwife is like, if
she goes against all of it.
I know. I think it's an old school thing. They like to wrap them up, don't they?
Do you know what? She's brought up 3 kids. I think you've done all right.
She's done all right. I mean, we survived, didn't we?
Survived.
We're here.
Sadie survived. Sunny survived. I just went by her advice. I just went with my gut.
Yeah, I think that's what you have to do is
I go with my gut. Do
anyway,
your own research.
I'm alive and I'm here, and we look forward to more podcasts coming up.
Halloween's coming up. We've got a good one.
Yeah, we've got a good one. And we'll bring the baby on one of the podcasts. We just don't know how much he's going to... He's could be really sleepy at one point, and then he could be screaming at one point. So we didn't want a podcast where we could either have one or the other. But we will bring him in so you can see him. And we're putting like videos up on Instagram and things. Yeah. So you can see the bubba. And thank you for following our journey.
Please keep downloading. We're nearly at our target, and obviously we're going to keep you informed about our big event in March.
Yeah, we can't wait. All right, guys, thanks. Have a nice weekend. If you're loving the show, don't forget to download our latest episodes. It helps us a ton by boosting the show and making sure more people find us.
Plus, you can listen anytime, anywhere, even offline.
And while you're at it, make sure to follow us on Spotify so you never miss a new drop.
Want even more behind-the-scenes content? Follow us on Instagram, YouTube and TikTok at Burnt Out Mummas, one word, for exclusive clips, updates and fun extras.
Hit that follow button, send us a message, and let's keep the Burnt Out Mummas community going.